Today, from Orlando, Florida, it's a special Halloween presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Orlando Sentinels taking on San Diego.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with their opponents. Hello again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Orlando team as they enter play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on Sports. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10. I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Watkins. He finds his man. Complete. That's Haynes. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Watkins. It's reeled in by Baldwin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Watkins. Throw left side complete. That's White. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Watkins firing quickly here, and that's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. To throw on second down, Watkins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Aftershocks marching right down the field on their opening drive to take the early lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. That time a 9-play drive, and it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go. Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. Line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding.
What you talking about, ref?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. Campbell. He finds his man. Complete. It's man. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Watkins. And he's taken down inside the 30.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Watkins. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a handoff looking right. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Watkins. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Back to throw. Watkins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Man, this is ridiculous, man.
The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he's going to be met behind the line of scrimmage and taken down. And a penalty flag is going to come out on top of it.
All right, just call the call. We're going to play it. Come on now.
The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal.
52's the mark, boys. 52.
Looking to throw. Watkins. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. This one from 46 yards out. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you've got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Back to throw. Campbell. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Saunders. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's Campbell throwing on 3rd and long. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at about the 14 and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. So here are visitors to take over on offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd and 11 now. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Can't do that.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Watkins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. And they were able to get him down and force the punt.
And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Orlando takes back over on offense.
They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
On 2nd down now, Duarte, and they'll get him down here at the 23.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Campbell now on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's man. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. On 2nd down, Duarte. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll try the left side. Duarte, and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully, that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Campbell. And he coughed it up. And this is picked up by the defense. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Our visitors getting set to take over on offense.
They're out in.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because He really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Middle complete. It's Hughes. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Looking to throw. Campbell. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
To throw is Campbell, throwing on first down.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. This will be their first trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 19. Now a give right side. Duarte. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Campbell looking to throw on 2nd down. That's complete right around the 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a give right side. Duarte. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight end. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
So here are visitors to take over on offense. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Well, they were trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Yeah, too slow in developing and well read, because that ends up being a bad feeling for the quarterback. When he's got no blocking in front of him, his guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming for him. So if it's not there, you just got to throw the ball at the turf at your running back speed.
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now they try the right side here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Orlando takes back over on offense.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Throwing the out route and complete. It's Hughes. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll look to throw here on first down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now Campbell, a final shot before break. Off to Thomas on the left side. So we are at halftime here on Halloween, as we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, make sure you avoid the crazies out there and welcome in everybody to this Halloween edition of our EA Sports Halftime Report. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
They run with Thomas, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Here's Campbell on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset. They'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. From the gun, Campbell. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
And on now is the punter, as he's on here to punt it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half.
This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 3rd down, Watkins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Watkins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watkins. Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
To throw on 2nd down. Watkins. He finds his man, complete. It's Rhodes. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly, because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Throwing on 3rd and long. Watkins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Orlando takes back over on offense.
They were forced to punt last time. Now, I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Duarte, he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. And Thomas has it. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Looking to throw. Campbell. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, possession switches hands. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the 1st down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Watkins. Throw left side complete. That's Rhodes. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Chambers. And now here's a carry heading left. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Looking to throw on second down. Watkins. He finds his man. Complete. That's Glover. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And he'll give it here to his running back. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
49 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Watkins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the aftershocks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Orlando takes back over on offense.
And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back to throw. Campbell. He finds his man. Complete. That's man. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Campbell. He finds his man. Complete. That's Banks. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Our visitors getting set to take over on offense. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt.
on 1st and 10. Watkins, he finds his man, complete. It's Chambers. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Watkins. Under pressure, and down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Looking to throw. Watkins. He finds his man, complete. It's Chambers.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Back to throw. Watkins.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
What was that, Ruff?
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Watkins. Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. It's going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
A try here for the extra point. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are visitors to take over on offense. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a 1-score game.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Watkins. He finds his man, complete. It's Rhodes. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Haynes. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Watkins over the middle, complete. It's Glover.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And he'll give it here to his running back.
60 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Watkins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Back to throw. Watkins.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this score will stay right where it is.
Takes back over on offense. And still just down 1 score. We'll see how big of a role that missed field goal plays, because it, of course, could have pushed this to a 2-possession deficit for them.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores.
Campbell now on 1st down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to give out a little applause on that play, it has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the 1st row.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking to throw. Campbell. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Off the play fake. Campbell. He gets it to Thomas. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
And they pick up a 1st down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college. With all the spread offenses, not very many pro style where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's man. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. He finds his man complete. It's man. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Like 22, he's got to go.
Back to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Now for the point after. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. A 10-play drive that time.
And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Our visitors getting set to take over on offense.
They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Over the middle, complete. It's McCoy.
And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the takes back over on offense.
They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I just to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Best. No, they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave.
In overtime. He finds his man complete. That's Hughes. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. On third down, Duarte. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Campbell looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on third down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down, 3 down. Watch 13. 13's crossing. Check 13.
Looking to throw. Campbell. He finds his man. Complete. That's man. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
This is Thomas. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we've got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game. And, boy, they did it well.
So they bring out their punter. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. So here are visitors to take over on offense. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
And part 1 is done, now part 2. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. Watkins. He finds his man. Complete. It's Haynes. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, Watkins into the secondary past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. On 1st down. It's Haynes, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's the 2nd and 7. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Rhodes. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Watkins. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Back to throw. Watkins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Glover. A gain of 6 there on first. Well, right now, every little bit of yardage helps. So they're obviously well within his range. It's just about keeping the football and getting in the right spot.
Know your kicker. As you mentioned, get it to the right spot, the place that he wants to kick it from. And if you do decide to throw the football, it either goes to your team or no one. It's the only kind of throw you make.
A lot of efficiency here on this drive. Heck, this may be their best drive of the game.
Yeah, if they'd moved it like this throughout the entire game, we probably wouldn't be here in overtime. But right now, what you just said was the key word, efficiency. Taking care of the ball, move it downfield, get themselves in a position to score and win this game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Haynes. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Watkins. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for our visitors, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.